Okay, let's do our unboxing. So this is the upgraded version with an incredible amount of help from Koss. This is one of the members in Board Game Geek that worked with me extensively on giving me pointers on the images, the rules, just everything. I mean, I owe him so much on this. He did a huge job. Thank you so much, Koss, for this. So let's go ahead and let me take off the wrap. Now, what was weird is the Game Crafter kept telling me that not everything's going to fit in here, which I don't understand how that was true because it's a bigger box than the other one. I mean, just to give you a comparison, here's the old box, right? And big difference. So, not sure what they were saying, but so it went from this to this. So we have a little bit changes on the image. The text for the title's a little different. Here's the side. I changed the images, the background images. So one side has all the male characters, and we have all the female characters, and then the player age and time. Alright, now let's look at the back. So here we have components, special features. This is the upgraded game image. Alright, let's get into it. So I went ahead and decided, I know I did a vote on this, but I decided to just put both the clip and the cube in there, along with the meeple. So, and, oh, I love the divider. That's awesome. So, now there's a divider in that, so your cards won't slop around, which is cool. And, I mean, if you ask me, there's plenty of room. So I'm not sure what they were talking about. Now, I don't know about cards that are sleeved. Now, if you sleeve them, you might have to remove this, but because it looks pretty tight when you have it this way. But if you sleeve it, you can kind of mix it, and I think if you take this out, it'll still work. But I don't know, it may work with the sleeves. I'll have to test it out. But let's go ahead and take everything out. This is going to be cool because it's got the new quick reference card, the upgraded rules. Alright, so we have everything out. So here's the box, the sleeve divider. Alright, let's go through everything. This is going to be great. So here we go, we have our components. I went ahead and I changed the meeple to red. I think we had some people that were asking they wanted to change it. So I like the red, so we went with red for the little meeple guy, that's your character. And then here's the clip or cube. You can use either one, right? Just your taste. And then let's go on, let's do this first. This is the quick reference card that I created. It's one of those jumbo size cards. And I wondered, they were thinking that wouldn't fit, but so there's the new back logo, and then here's the quick reference. So it gives you all the information about the symbols for attack and what you need, and help you to block damage. Here's doors, traps, empty corridors, and stairs. You know what happens when you encounter them. You can leave that off to the side. That's gonna be great. So, and it fits perfect in the box. Then we have our rule book. So this has been extensively upgraded. This has gone through a huge amount. Again, thank you, Koss, for all the help you gave me on making this an amazing rule book. So, front image. This is the backstory. Then we go into the contents. We have our synopsis, components, victory conditions. Here's a little bit of mode of play. We have some terminology about the cards. Here's card anatomy, which is really a cool idea. Then we have our easy setup. There are multiple modes of gameplay in this, which is really cool. So it gives a huge amount of replayability, change of level and experience for the way you're playing. And then, yeah, I love the rulebook, came out really nice. And, you know, it's readable. You don't need glasses unless you need to, but it is readable. Alright, set him up for hard mode. And then here's the extreme mode. So you have easy, hard, and extreme. Those are the 3 different modes of play. And then we also did a quick overview on this back so you could leave that out and help you out when you're playing. So that is our rule book. Now let's go into the cards. Get a lot of changes, upgrades on the cards. Not only did it have a new logo, right, but I changed the logo on the 6 or stairs up and dead end cards, which makes it much quicker to find, which was a great idea that Cause had. So let's see here. I gotta find there's one. Okay, so we'll separate all the cards, the character cards, ability cards. Because I want to show you that different color tone. And I was able to get the new barbarian character in here. So you got plenty of characters with abilities to try out. These are all the characters and their ability cards. So there'll be four characters that have abilities, and the fighter is the only one that doesn't have an ability card. So, and now they're labeled so you know which goes to which. So let's go ahead and we'll take a quick look. So here's the ability cards. Again, these are one side female, one side male. So whatever your gender you're playing with, you just leave that out to the side. They'll have their own special ability. Same for both. Then we have our characters. Cleric, Thief. Oh, didn't get the name on there. Okay, so I'll have to... So when I put this on for sale on GameCrafter, I'll have to make sure I update that. I'm not sure how that got in there, slipped in there. Because I got it here, but I missed it on this one. Okay, that's cool. Not a problem. That's what this is for. This whole version is for me to check out thoroughly and make sure, look at all the cards, make sure there's no issues, so I can correct them in the final version. So there's a new barbarian character. Right. And the female. Heavy amount of, or a lot of health, because they can't use any magic items. So this is what the character name will look like. All the cards. Strange didn't work on that one, so good catch. And then, so we changed the back logo for the color tone for it. So these now are easy to find. You can get those right away. And also when you're playing, when you get to this last card, you know where you're at. You know which, you're either at a dead end or stairs up. Right, so everything's labeled now. With the new logo. See, and it's very distinct. You can tell right off the bat. So those are your stairs up dead end cards. And then we have all of the encounter cards. With the new icons on the top. I'll go ahead and separate some of these out while I'm looking at it. So we have our monsters, doors, traps. let's go through this slowly. So everything's linen finish. The cards are excellent quality, really nice. We have our treasure cards. These are our starting hand cards. Dead end or empty quarter cards. Traps. Monster chest trap. And I'm going to make sure I go through all, make sure everything's centered, all the text is correct. It'll take a couple days. Oh, these are great. Love it. Door. So we have treasure. The nice thing about the treasure cards is if you feel the game is too easy, just start removing treasure cards. Same with monsters, different types of encounters. You can. This thing is so scalable. You can do so much to change things around. So you have your empty quarter cards, and then here we have our different treasure item cards. Healing, amulet, death. Again, I'll go through all these, make sure that the text is correct. And our starting hand cards. Dungeon Flea is a deck builder and dungeon crawler, so this is your starting hand. You got 5 shields, 5 swords, and then you go from there. So, very happy. Nice. A couple things that I need to fix that were my issues with the actual game. The player mat, I'm gonna have to really look into see what happened there. But this is when it's ready and it's on the Game Crafter for sale. This is what you'd get. Larger box, a bunch of new cards, new upgrade everything, new quick reference, upgraded rule book, extra pieces. I hope you like what you see. This is Dungeon Flea. It's a deck building dungeon crawler. I'm the designer, Joseph Propati, and it will be on sale soon for crowd sale on on the Game Crafter. So keep an eye out. I'll announce it through Board Game Geek through the Dungeon Flea database site to let you know when the date starts. Thanks for watching.